fire signs with regards to cherish. You have somebody who needs to be liberal towards you. This is somebody who's a no I got it sort of individual. This person will always remain the same person they were when you first met them, from beginning to end. It's possible that you were dealing with someone who came toward you because they knew they could benefit from you in some way and you didn't want to believe this person was using you. This was something you always overthought, and you were always so worried about truly building a relationship with this person because you believe this person doesn't respect your boundaries. They are impulsive, so they do things and say things without thinking, and those actions have consequences. For some, I'm getting the sense that you were dealing with someone who I genuinely accept this individual needs to deal with this association together. However, you may not be in the space intellectually to be with this individual. It's such a lot of you can't quit pondering when it comes to this association. It's possible that you're only thinking about the bad things. It's like you're stuck in this mindset and can't get out. Things didn't go as arranged with this individual since they are lost and they don't have any idea what they need or where they are going throughout everyday life, except they realize you were the most secure decisions and they neglected to move toward you. They're confined to a way of life that they no longer desire. But because they are so egotistical, they are forced to maintain this Lowofattraction aid. This individual is extremely remorseful, frustrated, miserable, and irate about how this association finished. They are not content with their decisions. They are now depressed or extremely miserable and don't know if you see a future with them. They feel dumb because what they thought they wanted wasn't what they got. Perhaps it's plausible, however, a change in their energy or viewpoint needs to occur. They must remain in this uncomfortable state in order to gain insight from their actions and comprehend that sustaining a relationship necessitates dedication and hard work. I'm seeing you both are zeroing in such a great amount on the negative than on the positive. You and this person have both made choices or mistakes about which you are both ashamed, but if you want to know if this connection is worth keeping, maybe. If you and this person continued to focus on the negative, let go of their ego, and see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, you will both develop and harbor resentment. This person is unhappy with the way this connection ended. It wasn't how they had planned it. I see you both need to have a discussion that you're running from. Until then, things won't go anyplace. Despite your mutual desire to do so, you and this person are not willing to compromise. When it comes to love, air signs are transparent, and you and this person can talk for hours. Knowledge is power because you both have a lot to say and are very smart. It's not the most heartfelt energy, however it's good since you and this individual are centered and getting to know a great deal about one another, or this is what somebody needs with you. You might have somebody watching you, noticing you, even wanting to move toward you since they are infatuated with you. This is somebody who's found out such a great amount about you and they are not confounded or unfocused. They realize you are the one they need to give their heart to. If this is somebody from your past, they will intend to move toward you since they know you both have isolated or withdrawn, and it's going to need to take a revamping to work out. You and this individual needed various things in the past, yet this individual needs is you now. They can't quit contemplating you, they're continuously pondering you and your whereabouts. This person is learning to be patient, kind, and understanding, as well as how to learn for themselves. This person has children or is fond of children and will likely want children in the future. Someone is done with their past, their behavior, their actions, and the people around them. They have rebuilt themselves, and as a result, they are now in the energy to facilitate, nurture, and heal this connection. Some of you have the impression that you are accepting this ending and that you are aware that you cared more about this individual than they did about you. Presently you folks are mending, however I'm seeing this individual has different plans. So that they can plan their next moves, they are taking this time to really watch and observe. 6 months to about a month and a half from now you're going to hear from this individual or see them again in light of the fact that their heart is longing for you all. They might have figured they didn't care deeply about you, however the more they think back about the past the sentiments return. It's so difficult to stay away from what they feel for yourself, and they are so fed up with providing for individuals that aren't you, individuals they aren't even viable with. They are asking for your forgiveness. Will you accept them back, or are you and your friends done with good air signs? Water signs, your love life isn't doing much for me right now. I can see that you are defensive, guarded, and hurting yourself right now. You haven't given up on love, but you feel afraid and don't know what to do about it. You've had to deal with so much and you all are as yet clutching trust that one day you are going to meet your individual. You have individuals who are keen on a tomfoolery and easygoing association with you, however you might feel like that is not something you need. Despite your best efforts to maintain your strength, you guys are having trouble placing their faith in potential suitors given your energy. Someone who is adventurous, flirtatious, always on the move, or around other people wants to approach you. This is somebody who truly drawn to you, yet they are not prepared to give up their opportunity or to be secured. Somebody feels like on the off chance that they chose to connect with you and express their advantage that it would be them vying for you, and they aren't in that frame of mind of contending. They will give up without any problem. If you have someone who is known to be unfaithful or to give up easily, I see them having a change of heart and wanting to fight for you or fight to control their bad habits, fighting their demons, and learning how to protect themselves. I just see you guys loving yourselves, knowing your worth, and not settling for anything less than the best. You just feel like you can't stop thinking about what could go wrong, which is why you can't trust this person because you overthink. You folks are as of now core to you right now, and you're not in a decent space intellectually to manage anybody. You're facing your own struggles under the surface, very much like this individual is, yet somebody is prepared to battle for this association. It will get going little by minimal, making child moves to truly challenge each other to not surrender. Because they perceive you're giving up, I believe this person is giving up. You're not even zeroing in on them as of now. You all are dealing with working on your certainty, strength, freedom. You all are zeroing in on different regions in your day-to-day existence and the present moment. You're simply not centered around this individual. If they don't want you to fight for them, you want them to let you go completely energetically so you can move on because you don't feel like you're right for them. Why should you defend or advocate for yourself when they don't? I can see that there is a lot of resentment and tension right now, and there are a lot of things that need to be addressed. You and this person need to let down your walls so you can have a heart-to-heart conversation about what you both want. I think this person might be bitter about something that happened between you and them, but they don't want to fix it, make a deal, be understanding, or empathic. All they want to do is be rude and upset about how things are going between you two. They don't adore themselves, so they can't expect another person to cherish them. Before they approach you, some people want to come back and don't want things to end, but they aren't in the right emotional place, so they need to learn how to mature, communicate, and be respectful. This person believes they can do whatever they want, and you are supposed to be there for them at all times. You all are zeroing in on showing somebody Virgos, particularly you all can be attempting to change your ideal and perception of adoration so you can show your beliefs accomplice fellow or young lady. For some of you, someone is firmly fixed on you as a result. You can't stop thinking about them because they've been putting a lot of attention on you in order to give you back that energy. This person has broken so many promises, experienced trauma in their childhood, and is accustomed to having families broken up or people taking advantage of them. Because the resentment is rooted in childhood rather than in you, this person may need to go through a lot of healing. This person has a sincere desire to talk to you and be with you, but they are avoiding you and won't be able to approach you until they change their behavior. You are willing to listen to them, but you have nothing to say if they do not correct you. For others of you, somebody could be with somebody they aren't living despite the fact that they are upset, however they are as yet clutching being with you. This is somebody who really feels like you're all that they've appeared in an individual, however for some explanation they can't move toward you the manner in which they need to in light of the fact that it would mean they need to break commitments and abandon not just their accomplice in any case, their family and so forth. This individual isn't enamored with the individual they're with in any case. They aren't deciding to be content, all things considered. You'll only get flirtatious energy at